What's happening, people? Welcome back to the channel. I've got Akeem and Abib here with me today. I've been looking forward to this one. I'll be honest with you. How you boys doing?
I'm good. Yourselves?
Yeah, all good, man. It's been a good week. Still, it's been a good week.
Hey, quickly before we start, just want to quickly say, Virgil van Dijk. I promise you, Mutombo would have been proud of that block. He would have been proud.
I don't know what he was thinking.
I think it's your fault. You know, you was jinxing him on Sunday. You was. I'm not sure if you heard the watch the video on Sunday, Abib. Yeah, but Akeem was ripping him apart on Sunday. Yeah, he was ripping him apart. I'll be honest with you.
The gift that keeps on giving. But back to business.
They've all been bad though, so it's even hard to just blame him. Like, it's not like his running mate Kanate has been much. He's been.
But Liverpool, they're arrogant sons of whatever, man. But them, they're arrogant. That's why I'm happy about it. I didn't have a problem with Liverpool, but their fans are just so annoying and arrogant that, yeah, good.
It's good though, because I think it just shows you, like, in football, you can't get too up or too down because
you can't.
It can swing. You can be humbled at any time, Like
the mighty. We've seen the mighty fall. So who are Liverpool to? They can.
Why this one is actually so like weird as well, or like, well, I'm not sure what word to use. It's the fact that you can't blame on the fact that they don't have quality. They have quality players. they have top players there. And for them just to be going into game after game and just getting like pretty much battered, it's just, yeah. Honestly, I don't know, man. But look, we're not here to talk about Liverpool. We're here to talk about
some winners.
Chelsea and Arsenal. You know what? Why I love this year is because both teams are on form. I love a big game. I love like a top 6 game. I love like the anticipations like going into the game. But it's even better when both teams are on form, so there's no excuses. I don't want to hear anything if you don't win, because both teams have been on form and just not like sneaking wins. You guys are performing well, and the Champions League win obviously is an example of that. Like, you two top European teams, you both dominated them and won like convincingly. So come final whistle on Sunday. Is it Sunday, right? I don't want to hear anything. Like, no excuses. Like, both teams has been performing to like top level. So I can't wait for it. But look, before we get started, if you can please subscribe to the channel, click the like button, turn on your notification to know whenever we upload, and comment, man. Let us know what your thoughts are ahead of the game. Who do you think is gonna win the game? Where's the key battle on the pitch? And the big question: who's better, Caicedo or Declan Rice? But we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a bit. Before we get started, Akeem, it's never a good omen when you're playing a team and you're wearing their colors. It's never.
Bruv, this is not Chelsea. This is England, yeah. It's got nothing to do with that.
I'm just saying,
and I don't believe in all of that omen stuff. I won white when we played Tottenham.
He wanted to see what it's like to be a world champion for a few minutes, for a few hours. That's why. I would do the same thing if I was you too. I can't blame you.
Well, I recorded on Monday before the United game. I wore blue. We lost to Everton. I'm just saying.
Hey.
Same thing can happen. But all right, look. Where should we start? Look, we'll start with first of all, like, how do you both feel about your win midweek? Like, we start with you, Abib.
Yeah, it was one of those ones where, to be honest, I kind of expected us to win, because if there's one thing I'm confident about with Chelsea, is that our manager knows how to set up against teams who like to play and who was like really adventurous if you look at the Club World Cup against PSG, a team that likes to come out, likes to play with the ball, leaves a lot of space in behind, we had a threat to really counteract that. And I thought Barcelona with the high line, it's going to be like kind of perfect for us because we've got all of our fast wingers. We've got Esteval, we've got Pedro Neto, got Garnacho. I was even surprised he started Pedro Neto up top, but it showed that he really, really wanted to exploit that high line. And to be honest, I think that was just what you call a tactical masterclass because apart from Ferran Torres' chance at the start, which came from our mistake, to be fair, they didn't have a sniff. I genuinely can't remember any shot, like a decent attempt on goal after that. And then it just felt like men versus boys, to be honest. I almost started feeling bad for them a little bit. Like I feel like they're not used to this. It's like, do you know when you go from like being the king of like under 16s football, yeah? And then they chuck you into men's football and they start just bashing you off the ball. That's almost how it felt, to be honest. But no,
this is cheeky, boy.
It was a good win. It was a good win. Like obviously a lot of our players performed. I thought our midfield was incredible. Enzo had an amazing game. This is like the Enzo that we paid 100 million for. Like we can see his confidence is growing. He's becoming influential. He's putting the team on his back, and you can see like all of the little touches, all the little flicks, his passing, everything. Like he's been incredible. Caicedo. The thing is, I don't even think that was Caicedo's like best game. I think off the ball, he was great winning the ball and stuff. But I feel like even he has like another level he could go on the ball. But at the same time, like that's just for him. Even his like normal performances are still great. Like they couldn't really combat that physicality. Reece James in midfield as well. So I think the midfield and then defense really just set the tone. Even Andre Santos, when he came on as well, like what he did for Esteval's goal, like obviously Esteval's goal was amazing, but the thing that really catches my eye is Santos winning the ball back, playing the 1-2 of Reece James, who then passes to Esteval, and then obviously he works his magic. So yeah, it was a nice confidence builder. But to be honest, like I don't really take much from that game for the Arsenal match because I feel like it's two completely different styles, right? It's like completely different games. Like I know I was like kind of joking about like the under 16s and stuff like that, like, but obviously Arsenal are a lot more physical team. They're a lot more like tighter defensively, so it won't be anywhere as easy. But at the same time, like it's still Barcelona, it's still a big name. You still have guys like Jamal, Lewandowski. So I feel like it's just more the mentality for the players to be like, yeah, we came to Barcelona and we smoked them. We're that team. Just giving them that confidence, and then hopefully that just like relates to the rest of the season. But yeah, it was a really good performance from us.
Cool. When Hakeem, do you want to touch on your performance against Bayern?
Yeah. Just briefly, I felt it was second half especially. I felt we just dominated them. They had no answers for us, but we had every answer to every question that they were trying to pose, and just shut them out. And they couldn't answer nothing that we was trying to ask them. Arteta, I have to give the man credit. You know me, I don't hate the man personally, and I'll give the man credit where credit is due. The substitutions that he made were spot on, and the changes that he made at the time that he made them was spot on. That's what I believe won us the game. You saw Bayern couldn't really cope with the players that we were bringing on, because we were bringing on players with the same quality as what we were taking off. You get it? And they just couldn't live with it, and we pinned them back. Our pressing was a lot better, a lot higher in the second half than it was in the first half. In the first half, I feel like we dropped a bit too deep. We were letting them have the ball too much. But second half, that changed, and we were on the ball a lot more. And Declan Rice and Zubimendi, that midfield, they're them two especially, the whole team, but them two especially are why I am confident for the rest of the season. Declan Rice, I think Arsenal have finally replaced Patrick Vieira, and his name is Declan Rice. And yesterday, that performance, he was everywhere, driving us forward, picking up the ball from deep. Boom! They couldn't stop him. He was a freight train. Like, he could have got a goal, could have got an assist. Him and Zubimendi, that midfield pairing, because neither of them are playing as an out-and-out six for us. Like, if you watch carefully, Zubimendi gets forward a lot. He gets into the opposition box. He's trying to make things happen. Sometimes he's trying to get on the ball. He's trying to get on the end of through balls. And Declan Rice is further forward, and then they alternate. They're playing really as 2 8s going forward. Them two are the reason why I am very, very confident for the rest of the season.
Okay. Well, you both won midweek.
Sounds like we're both confident.
You've been saying all week. You've been saying all week with chess that going into like the game that you feel like you can beat them. Do you still feel the same?
Nah, I can't like that. That Bayern Munich performance kind of scared me a little bit. I'll be brutally honest. I wasn't expecting. Do you know them ones where it's like, all right, cool, we done our thing against Barcelona. Let's see what you got now. Let's see what you can do against your team. I was kind of hoping maybe they go and do that to Bayern. I was like, oh damn, okay, all right, these guys are serious still.
Yeah,
but
no.
Go on, sorry. Go ahead.
No, sorry. No, but even with Barcelona's performance, I thought it would be a tighter game. I didn't think you guys would dominate them the way you did. I thought Chelsea would possibly win, but I thought it would be a lot closer, a lot tighter. I thought Barcelona would have a lot more threat going forward than they did, and they basically had none. Their defense is not as solid as I previously thought either as well. I knew it wasn't as great as maybe certain other teams like Bayern's and ours and even Man City's, but I thought it was better than what Chelsea exposed the other night.
Yeah, I think we were just too physical for them, to be honest. Like, they had like an 18-year-old Kabassi in the fence. And then
he got bullied.
Yeah, obviously Bauer at left back. So like all these young guys really, and then just didn't have that good a game. And then obviously Oracle apparently he's always been a bit of an idiot because he's already had like 4 or 5 red cards for Barca. So him doing that was just I don't know what he was thinking.
While he's already on a yellow card.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? That was criminal, absolute criminal. But I'll take it anyway because obviously it just means we can take it easy, keep our players fit, obviously rest up for the game on the weekend as well. So I'll definitely take it. But yeah, in terms of like, I guess how I feel going into the weekend, I think the thing is with Arsenal that is just scares me. Is just that they're just so strong defensively. I just feel like your floor is so high, so it kind of means you kind of need to have near on like the perfect game pretty much to be able to beat them. But one thing I would say is I do have faith in our manager, to be honest. I feel like we've got one of, if not the like best tacticians in the league. However, he's coming up against one of the best tacticians in the league in Arteta as well. So it's going to be one of them ones. It's going to be like a real chess match. It's just whether our players are mature enough and can put up a decent enough performance to carry out those instructions, not make any mistakes, and follow it through. Because I feel like the way I kind of see it, I feel like Arsenal have a high floor and like a medium ceiling. I feel like Chelsea, they've got like a high ceiling, but they've also got like a low floor. So what that means is like Arsenal, they're just going to be very consistent pretty much. Like they're not going to give away too much, not going to make too many mistakes. Whereas with us, we can play really, really well if everyone's on it. But I mean, let's look at the Barcelona game. We gave the ball away at the start. If Ferran Torres scores that goal, it could be a whole different game at the same time. Do you know what I mean?
Don't do that against us.
Who I got to be scared of? Flipping Mikel Marino or something? Like, what?
Wait, I prefer him up front than I do in midfield.
Oh, I'm quaking in my boots.
Okay, remember you said that. I prefer that guy up front more than I do in midfield.
How you feeling? How you feeling for the game, Hakeem? You confident?
I'm confident. I think we should beat you. I think we should go to Stamford Bridge. I think it should be nothing less than a 2-0 win. I honestly believe that. I believe we should go there, impose our game, dominate you from start to finish. Like,
Even
I
with
don't see.
You don't think
Like, Chelsea are a good team. I promise you. I believe Chelsea are a good team, but I don't believe they're better than us. I believe we're actually I believe Arsenal. I believe Arteta and Andre better.
Can you hear him? I can't hear you.
No, I can't. I think your sound's gone
Hakeem,
off.
you cut out. Your sound's got off. Can you hear us, Hakeem? Can't hear you.
Yeah, I think your sound's gone. I think when he said they're going to beat us 2-0, the Wi-Fi gods had to just cut him off straight there. You know, think he's going to come and keep a clean sheet. Do you not see what Esteval, my star boy, did to Barcelona? And he thinks he's going to keep a clean sheet.
But is the Wi-Fi doing a lie detector test? Is calling him a liar?
They had to.
Did you hear that, Hakeem?
No, sorry, what was that?
It said, Abib said when you said that you're going to beat them 2-0, your Wi-Fi called you out on bullshit. Cut you off.
We'll see. Okay.
I'm just saying, it's a weird coincidence, you know. It's a weird coincidence.
We'll see. I'm very confident. I believe we should go there and dominate you at Stamford Bridge. I don't believe Chelsea do pose some problems. They have players that can play, but I believe Jurien Timber should lock down any threat that you pose on your left. I believe Calafiori. It won't be Miles Lewis-Skelly that's playing on Sunday. It'll be Mark Calafiori. We've seen all season that he is as good defensively as he is going forward. So whoever you play, Esteval, he's going to have a very tough game. He's not going to play against who was Balde, brother. Esteval is coming up against a proper defender, a proper left back on Sunday. So yeah, he can try do his jinky majinky. Cool. Like Olise tried it, and what happened? We went on and scored straight away. Through ball, Eze Martinelli goal. Like, bro. I know it's sounding that I'm arrogant. I'm just very confident in this team. And again, I know I wanted the manager out previously. He's proving me wrong. Tommy, I have to give you and our brother Ade credit. You both said that you believe that he will win multiple titles. You guys might be right. You guys might be right. What the team that they have built and how we are playing now. Yeah, yesterday's performance has given me a lot of belief, a hell of a lot of belief. And again, my two central midfielders, they give us the platform to play anyhow and any type of game.
I love this. I love how confident both of you are. Someone's gonna be disappointed on Sunday.
Sorry, Tom. I quickly mentioned something before my Wi-Fi went off. Yeah. Remember when you were talking about every time you watch Tottenham and you get frustrated how your team didn't beat them? That's how I feel about Liverpool. That's why I still get onto them as well. We want to lose to them. And I was saying go beat, and now look at every team. Anyway.
Your
Anyway.
hatred for Liverpool is evident to see, but we'll put them to the side for now. We'll put them to the side. All right, cool. Look, we're gonna try this. If you both can't agree, I'm gonna be the final. I'll make the final decision. We're gonna make a combined 11. Chelsea and Arsenal combined 11. We're gonna do 4-3-3. I'll name the position. Allow both of you to figure out who you're gonna pick. If you're taking too long to decide, I'm gonna decide. I'll pick one or the other. Yeah.
Let's just start from midfield
it's up to you.
onwards because the back five is just finished.
No, let's say the back five.
Well, we'll start from the back five. We'll start from the back five, yeah, because I think the left back, you can question the left back position. The left back position is definitely up for grabs. I'll be honest with you. I think I'm not even being biased here. I mean, I hate both teams anyway. Actually, not. I don't hate Chelsea. I hate Arsenal, but I do think Cucurella is one of the best left back in the world. After Mendes, I'm not sure there's many. You can name anyone better than Cucurella after Mendes.
I will put Calafiori. I will put Calafiori there. Well, cool.
So we'll start from the back. I'll name. You both just discuss it. As I said, if you're taking too long, I'll decide. Start with a goalkeeper. I think that one's straightforward.
Yeah,
I think you want to argue that.
Take your pick. Tommy, take your pick. Kepa or Raya?
Hey.
That's it.
Let's
That's
not
the only
compare
options. Kepa or Raya?
Let's not compare these Spaniards to my number one Spaniard recently, man. He's been doing this thing lately, you know. You see him bopping the ball around Barcelona, moving like prime Manuel Neuer, you know, catching them balls.
You can't be trusted.
Kepa or Raya. That's it. Next one.
I'm trusting them a lot more lately. Obviously, in all seriousness, I'll give it. It's obviously going to be David Raya because he's got a long body of work. He probably is the best keeper in the at least the Premier League right now.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I just want to give Sanchez a bit of credit because everyone's easy to criticize someone when they're doing it bad.
Don't do it.
No,
don't do it. If it goes,
don't
do it.
I'm doing it.
Keep it like this. Cannot be trusted. I'm telling you.
I know.
I've been through it.
I'm doing. I know. I remember that time he made the mistake against Arsenal as well. But I believe in. Okay, I don't want to say second chance. This is like his 17th chance. But he's moving me right now. I can't he's moving me. So I'll give him a bit of credit. But hopefully he'll do the job against Arsenal. Yeah, we'll give it Raya.
All right. We'll give it to Raya. All right, right back.
Timber.
Tommy, you're just gonna have to pick. I'm not even gonna bother with it. You're gonna have to pick because
Timber.
He's not gonna change his.
You know what? I think it will be Timber, but I'll be honest with you.
I rate Reece James.
Is not always fit in it, but if he was fit and you can't question,
he's a part-time footballer
at the moment.
He's been fit for the past year.
You can't question Timber's form at the moment. So Timber's probably is probably the best right back in the league right now. Going forward, and defending as well. I'll be honest with you.
I mean, genuinely, what does Reece James have over Timber apart from free kicks?
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
What can Timber do that Reece James?
Reece James going forward, I honestly do believe going forward, Reece James is a better player. I honestly do
because he looks better in the eye.
Going forward,
because he looks better in the eye.
No.
They are as wait, hold on. Please let me land. They are as effective as each other. But Timber.
Don't say that then. But what you just said now is what does he do better? Don't say they're as effective as each other then. But
going forward. They're as effective as each other.
Yeah, going forward.
Defensively.
No, but that's not what you said before, though. I'm saying
you think Timber's better defensively than Reece James?
You say Timber's be better going forward.
No. I say that. Sure, hear me out. Hear me out. Reece James looks better because he looks a bit more flary.
I love a flair player. Looking better.
I love a flair.
It's not about him looking better. No, I'll be honest. It's not.
I don't think he's because Timber is as effective going forward as Reece James.
I've only started to see Timber's quality moving forward this season. I'll be honest with you, at the beginning of the season,
he was doing it last season.
I didn't see it as much last year. He wasn't as effective as he is this season. I'll be honest with you. This season, going into the season, I still thought Ben White was better going forward than him. That's me, innit?
Fair enough. Because
now he's
fair
wrong.
enough.
I think people tend to show on Reece James because he's not on the pitch much. But when Reece is playing regularly, there's not much better going forward than Reece James, bro. And that's just the honest truth. Let's be honest with ourselves. There is not much better.
Do you know what? I ain't seen him play. I ain't seen him play in a long time.
And that's the point. And that's the point. That's the problem with James.
He needs to get off his wheelchair and play football.
Oh my!
He just needs to be on the pitch more. I think defensively, there's no argument for me. It will be Timber, but anyway, there should be no argument. Timber's the better right back at the moment. Personally, I don't think we should be arguing. But I don't think we should disrespect Reece James because Reece James.
I'm not disrespecting him.
He's just not on the pitch enough.
For me, look. England's best right back. Yeah, I'll take him over Trent. I've been saying it for years because Trent can't defend, and my right back needs to defend. So yeah,
but no one gets past Reece James. Reece James is one of the.
No, that's what I'm saying. My right back. No, I'll take him all day, every day over Trent. All day, every day. I'll start. I always say England's best right back. I've always said it. Because he's effective going forward and he can defend.
We're spending too much time on it. We've decided.
I will respectly agree.
Yeah, you said Timber 2-1. Timber.
I respectfully agree to disagree, and I will move on. The centre backs.
We decided.
Itself.
Move on.
Let's move on. All right, left back.
No, I'm taking Cucurella. You can't choose Timber, and try to say
I'm taking Calafiori.
Calaf or whatever his name is, cauliflower.
I'm taking
Cucurella. Cucurella locked up the best winger in the world.
And Calafiori's been doing that too. And he's been popping up with assists.
Cucurella pops up with goals and assists. He pops up with everything.
Cool, so does Calafiori. So Tom, you're gonna have to pick.
I'll step in.
He's gonna go
Cucurella for me. I'm not lying. It's Cucurella for me. It's straightforward.
I do it.
I think Calafiori has been solid this season.
No.
Well,
I'm not gonna argue.
I've said it already, and I'm not just saying today. I've always said it when it comes to Cucurella. There's not much better than him in the world. The only person in the world is Zubimendi.
I rate him.
I don't think Calafiori is a better player than Cucurella.
We'll see.
Cucurella can do anything. Whatever Calafiori, say what you're talking about Timber, whatever Calafiori can do, Cucurella can do it. You want him to overlap, he'll overlap. You want him to drop him into midfield to play with the midfield, he does it. You want him to lock down the winger, he's going to lock down the winger. So
any winger as well.
Calafiori comes infield. You can see him in the sixth row.
Cucurella can do all of that. He can do all of that. Cucurella can do all of that. He come in the field all the time. You don't be back.
No, it's true. I see him. I see him next to Caicedo. I do see him. Calafiori could also play centre back. So
okay, that's the only. But we're not talking about centre back here. We're talking about left back.
And I think one thing,
the versatility. The versatility should just take it up there.
He
great having versatility.
But I think one thing that will at least come over the edge, if you want to use the argument you use with Timber and James, is that Cucurella has been good since the start of last season, and he's been consistent.
Bro.
Since
Brighton, to be honest with you, he's been good at Brighton. He was good at Brighton. He had one bad season at Chelsea, but that I just believe that was just adjustment. Cucurella's a baller.
He said he had some family issues as well.
Yeah.
So I think at least just for the consistency, we'll give it Cucurella.
So we're at 3-1. Right, let's move.
No, 4-1.
It's 4-1. Sorry, 4-1. Sorry, apologies.
4-3, but anyway.
All right. Okay. In the midfield area, this is this is a tough one. You guys give me your combined 3, and then let's start with the combined 2, like the two pivots or whatever we want to call it, like the 6 and the 8. Chelsea or Arsenal play. You pick me 2, and then we'll go to the number 10 after.
If you say Zubimendi's name, I swear to God, if I hear Zook come out of your mouth, I don't want to hear
European champion.
Oh
with
my
Spain.
god. Oh
We
my
see,
god. Oh
bro.
my goodness.
He came, Rodri, Ballon d'Or Rodri. Spain didn't miss him.
Okay, so all right then, fine. If you want to do that, I'll do it too. Then Enzo Fernandez, world champion. What's Declan Rice one? Caicedo and Enzo then.
Yeah, but we know.
If you want to go down
But
that
if we're
route,
being honest, though, we know Rice is better than Enzo in that 8.
I don't know, man. You see the amount of goals my guy's been popping up with still.
Cool. Yeah, cool. Lampard scored a lot of goals, but Scholes was better than him. Like, what are we doing here?
All right, okay, can we let's agree.
Like,
Let's
Lampard scored a lot of goals,
Caicedo,
but Zidane was better than him. What are we doing here?
Caicedo and Rice in it. We'll say the two 100 million pound signings. We'll say we'll go with that.
You're
We agree on
sleeping
that.
on Zubi. I'm telling you.
You're
You're sleeping on Zubi because I'm putting. You see, I gave Caicedo the respect of putting him at the table with up there with Rodri and Declan Rice after the it was a Liverpool game, innit? I said, yeah, like there's no dispute in it, and I've always rated Caicedo, but I'm telling you, Zubimendi is on that table as well. Like, he is a world-class footballer, bro. He is.
No, I don't think anyone's. We're not disregarding whether it's on the table or not.
Yeah,
we agree that it's on the table.
He can chat to Caicedo as a 6. And
but we agree that it's on the table.
At their feet, he can chat to Caicedo. So, Tommy, you're gonna have to make a decision on this because we're not gonna.
Can you
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Yeah. I was just saying, look, no one's saying it shouldn't be on the table. No one's not saying it shouldn't be on the table. It should be on the table. It's just you just have to pick one.
For every table,
you can't decide.
Look, I love Caicedo, but I'm not breaking up that midfield. If I'm playing Rice, I'm playing his midfield partner with him.
All right, cool. I'll pick. Look, you can have 20 people on the table. There can only be one person at the end of the table. So, for me, I'm gonna pick Rice and Caicedo. Let's just close it like that. I think those two has been solid. Zubi has been good. Like it's on the table. I just said no one's taking him off the table. It's on the invite list. So if there's a party, we'll get invited to the party. It doesn't mean we'll be in the VIP area.
It's done.
So everyone needs every party needs to be waiting.
Let's Sunday we're gonna dance. Habib, watch. Zubi's gonna show you.
Okay. Right. Let's move to the number 10 position.
Eze.
Number 10 is
Eze. Finish.
So what we doing? Are you guys agreeing that is Eze?
Does he play? He never shows up against my team. Every time my team comes to your ground or you come to my ground, he pulls a signal. Like, does he play?
Listen, he shows up. Do you know when he shows up? When it's the big stage, when it's the Euro finals, and his team needs a goal, he's there to show up. When it's the Club World Cup final,
so he's not there to pull the hard yards. He's there to take the glory, but not run the hard yards. Eze.
What does it matter? Yeah, to get to the final, if you don't have someone to take it home, right? You do all that work and just to ball it on. He's there when it matters. Don't worry. When you guys are fighting for something relevant, when it's actually an important game, he'll be there, innit? That's why.
Okay.
He's taking his time. But Eze, I like Eze, yeah, but come on, bro. He scored a hat-trick against Tottenham, man. It's hardly that's like come on, what are we doing here, you know? It's Tottenham. That's like me going to the pub with a bunch of 5-year-olds scoring a hat-trick thinking I'm flipping Thierry on Henry. Let's be honest, bro. That's like, what are we doing? That's like we go to the race with some fat guy, yeah, and say,
I have to slightly agree with you with that one.
You know what? Bro, that's obviously he did his thing. There were good goals, man, but like, bro, Tottenham would die of.
You know, I guess we both can agree. I'm gonna have to decide though. you both can't agree, so I'm gonna have to decide. I'm just gonna go with like Eze because Palmer hasn't played this season. That's just the honest truth. He ain't played. If he has played, then it's different. But he hasn't played this season, so he's unfair to. You can't pick a player that hasn't played.
Yeah,
Like,
Eze's got goals and assists this season.
Well,
and he's
showing
up for us.
Enzo Fernandez then, because Enzo Fernandez has been great this season. All right. Be honest, Tommy. Be honest. Enzo Fernandez has done more in the Premier League.
If you ask me who the better player is, I'm just picking. If you ask me who I think is better in that position, I'll say Cole Palmer, but he hasn't played. So that's the reason why I'm going to go for Eze. What we deciding? Are we judging it based on this season, or are we just saying who's the better player? Is that what we're saying?
I feel like if we're judging it based on this season, we should pick Enzo Fernandez personally, because I feel like
over Rice.
Over because Enzo's played in the 10 for us at time. He played in the 10 for us.
You mean in the 10? Oh, he's played in the 10 position as well. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So
then, if you're saying this season,
okay, if you want to play Enzo in the 10, who you gonna put forward as a Chelsea player in the 8?
Yeah,
or is just Rice just taking that?
Yeah, Declan Rice can like do his cardio job.
No, we agree that Declan Rice is taking the 8 already.
Cool. All right. Yeah. So you want to put Enzo against Eze?
I thought Enzo's had a better season. If you want to do player quality, I'll say Palmer. If you want to go based on who's had a better season, like let's be honest, if Eze didn't score his hat trick, if you asked this question this time last week, Eze wouldn't be. You'd probably be saying Martin Odegaard. If it wasn't
I wouldn't.
All right, Tommy, you decide.
I promise you, I wouldn't.
Like, if we're going to go in that case, then
like I used to remember. Tommy, remember yesterday I used to say Martin Odegaard was the heir apparent to KDB. I don't say that no more. I don't. For the last 2 years, I ain't said that.
You don't.
No, I don't.
All right, look,
Eze.
Look, we'll go with Enzo then. If we're going, I do hear what Baby's saying. If we're talking about this season, who's had the better season out of both of them? Because I was just basing on this season. I've been picking a lot of the players based on their performance this season. Like, if you guys can't agree, I'm basing on the performance this season. That's all. All right, let's go for the forward line. So Chelsea won the midfield battle, I'm guessing.
Yeah, let's do position by position. So you choose which position we're starting.
So what are we starting with? Winger, right wing.
There's no question. Do not bring that small boy. Because even the other guy that you sold us, even he will get ahead of that small boy.
I agree. It's a hard choice. Neto's had a good season, and Estevar's had a good season as well. So it's really difficult.
Talking about on the right.
Yeah, on the right wing. Yeah. I'm saying it's a difficult choice because both Estevar and Neto, they've had pretty good seasons, right? So it's difficult to choose which one.
Whether it's good season or better player we're doing, there's no discussion on this right-hand side.
Yeah, to be fair, I guess just for that flair, that Brazilian magic, we'll say Estevar. Neto's been hardworking. He's done his thing, but Estevar. I like it.
Okay. That's what we're doing here. Then, all right, cool. If we're doing that, then I'll say Max Dowman. How about that? Yeah. If we're doing that, I'll say Max Dowman. You pick Esteban, I'll bring on Max Dowman. How about that?
I think it should be between Neto or Saka. Pick.
There's no question. It's not between anybody. It's Saka.
All right. Okay. Let's have a serious conversation now. So obviously Saka's the better player. I'm not going to dispute that. But if the criteria is on who's had a better season, I don't think Saka's been great this season. I feel like
he hasn't been great, and he's still been better than every other person you can put on that right.
I'm gonna have to disagree.
That's the point I'm trying to make. That's the point I'm trying to make. He's been poor this season, but yet he still put up numbers. He still had impact.
Do you think he's been better than Neto this season?
He's been poor this season, but he still had impact in games. He's still getting assists.
But I'm saying, but has he been better than what Neto has been doing for Chelsea this season? Would you say that?
Neto's been playing on the left.
That's what
No, he's played on the right. He's been playing on the right.
He's
It was only
right.
Barcelona he played in the middle. To be fair, he's kind of played all over, but mainly on the right.
But I think majority
Neto's
of the
had
time he plays them on the.
Those 3 good games does not mean he's had a better season than Saka. No, please.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Please.
I think Neto plays well pretty much every game, though. Please, no, don't do that to that.
Okay, bro, it's Saka. And it's Saka. And please. Like, come on, what are we doing here?
Yeah, I get
what are we doing here? Like, come on.
I understand you as well. I think we're just gonna have to give them Saka, right? Because I don't want the dislikes in this video to be too mad. Because nobody's Arsenal fan, and Saka's there.
What are we doing here?
Anything he does, they're gonna.
It's not even anything he does.
You guys gonna decide?
Huh?
All right. So, but if you're being honest, as Saka being better than Neto this season.
I don't think either of them have been great. Like, right, wow.
I'm being
like, we'll go with Saka. Saka is.
Deadly.
Like,
I'll go with Saka.
But hear me out. Sorry, go on. Finish.
I'll go with Saka, that's fine. But I'm being deadly. I'm not even trolling. I think both Neto and Esteval had better seasons than Saka. But obviously, I know it's going to be World War III.
Not Esteval. Because Esteval
like, bro,
he's Premier League here.
Like, cool. They've had, bro. Hear me. This is what I believe. They've had good moments in games.
I can understand Neto one.
Yeah, they've had good moments in games. They had a better season. Like, Saka ain't had his moments yet, but he's still been important and still been integral and still done certain things. But they've had better moments. They ain't run games. They ain't taken games by the scruff of their neck and they ain't won games. Like, they've had moments.
Esteval won us the game against Liverpool. He scored goals in the cup. He scored goals in the Champions League, like winning goals for us in the Champions League as well. But anyway, we'll be here all day. I can't lie. I don't want to get beat up by Arsenal fans on the street.
Okay. What was it got? Was that right wing? Yeah, left wing.
Trossard.
Oh, actually, no, I can't lie. Sorry, I'm sorry, Tommy. Let's reverse this because he's going to pick Trossard for the left wing, and I'm not going to disagree. So if he's getting Trossard, I want Neto on the right wing now. I'm sorry. I can't let him have everything. So you can have your Trossard. I'll give you your Trossard, undisputed. But I'm taking Neto now. I think that's fair.
He's doing that because he knows he can't put nobody on the left against Trossard. But also, this shows how Chelsea fans lack critical thinking, because that means you can't put nobody on the right against Saka either.
No, because Trossard's actually been good. That's the difference. Saka hasn't. Trossard's probably been like one of your best players, no?
Yeah, he's been one of our best attackers this whole season. I'm not going to dispute that.
Yeah, no, Trossard's been. I won't even try and argue the Trossard one. I've actually. He's had a very good.
It's Saka and Trossard. Who plays down the middle? That's the debate. That we're there. We can that one. But it's Saka and Trossard, my guy.
Down the middle.
Maybe because bro, I'm not impressed with any of our. I'm really not gonna put Marino up there, or Havertz hasn't played, and Gyökeres has been average. So you can have that, but it's Saka and Trossard on either flanks. And I still think it's a disgrace that you're putting Enzo ahead of Eze. That is a disgrace.
Oh my god! I can't believe we're saying that's like someone scoring a hat trick in the Carabao Cup against like flipping Luton and saying, "Oh yeah, let's put him in the World 11 now." Like, come on, like you got.
Oh my! It's not even that. We saw him last season, the season before, and we know Eze. In the beginning of the season, he's a slow starter. He comes alive after Christmas. That's when he starts scoring majority of his goals and getting majority of his assists. We saw it with Palace. That's a common theme with him. So now it's just coming a little bit earlier.
I think. Okay, wait. Just to share a bit of light, yeah. Shed a bit of light. I'm gonna go with some stats. I don't really like doing stats, but we'll just do a bit of stats to make our decisions, and we can move forward. Yeah.
I already don't like this.
We've got.
Why are you getting nervous for?
Wait,
I'm not nervous. I already because Tommy already said he doesn't like he hates Arsenal, and I know this from personal experience. He hates my club.
No. But it might, in some cases, it does help. It might help your case.
I haven't even heard the stats yet. That's how this is how I know.
Eze. We start with Eze. 4 goals, 2 assists. Yeah. Pedro Neto, 4 goals, 2 assists. Enzo, 4 goals, 1 assist. Saka, 3 goals, no assists.
You got an assist yesterday?
Yeah. In the Premier League.
Oh, that's
okay. About Premier League.
Okay.
This is the Premier League stats. Yeah.
3 goals.
Premier League stats. 3 goals. All the other players got 4. I'm guessing Trossard. I didn't even check Trossard. What's Trossard? Sorry.
And assists.
I'm guessing Trossard has got more.
Trossard's okay. Trossard. I haven't got.
Yeah, Trossard's got 3 goals, 3 goals, 3 assists. Trossard. Yeah, we say Trossard is okay. So you guys have agreed on Trossard on the left.
Yeah.
Now hearing the stats, you want to change Enzo or Eze?
Eze.
Because similar stat. The only difference is Eze's got 1 more assist.
It was against Tottenham, though. Let's be real.
He didn't get his assist against Tottenham.
He was still
I'm just saying he's only got it's only 1 more. And then the last one, in that case, then you have Saka and Neto then in that left hand side.
You know what they say, Tommy? Stats don't lie. I'm saying they don't do that. The stats, it's true, no?
But if we're going to go off stats, then that means okay, wait, guys. If we're going off stats, that means Eze replaces. If we're going off stats, that means Eze replaces
Enzo and Trossard starts on the left. Do you know what? To be honest with you, I'll rather that because I will start Trossard ahead of Saka at this moment in time.
All right, cool. All right, do you know what? I'll be a good sport. We'll give Eze there. We'll put Pedro Neto on the right.
Eze there, then Neto on the right, and Trossard on the left. Yeah. Are we happy?
No.
Right. Now the strike.
But we'll agree. We'll agree. Happy is too strong of a.
No. It's Pedro. It's João Pedro. João Pedro up top.
João Pedro. Yeah.
I'm
glad we don't have to argue about that one. Yeah. All right. So let's just go through the team. Raya in goal. Right back, Timber. Left back, Cucurella. 2 centre backs. It doesn't really matter. Pick your choice.
It don't matter which one. Pick Saliba and whoever. Gabriel's not fit, so Saliba and whoever. If it was Gabriel,
midfield. Declan and Caicedo, Eze, then Neto, Trossard, and Pedro. Yeah. So that is the combined 11. Oh, that was hard work, bro. I can't lie. I knew it wasn't gonna be easy, but it was hard work. All right, cool. If you guys want to pick a lineup, like a fit team, can you just quickly go through who your 11 will be on Sunday? I'll start with you, Akeem.
So Raya in goal, Timber right back. I'll go Saliba and Hincapié. I'm glad he didn't get a kick yesterday. So because they said he had a little knock and obviously he was traveling to Ecuador for the international. So I'm glad he got a little rest, and I want to see more of him because I did like what I saw at Leverkusen. So it'll be
Can I
Saliba and Hincapié.
I haven't seen much of Hincapié, so I genuinely asked, like, do you rate him highly? Like, what do you think?
No. From certain games that I watched when he was at Leverkusen. I remember he was decent. He was solid. You could get forward. He had a decent left foot cross. So I would like to see more of him. And Calafiori, he's coming for that top. He's coming for that left back, king of left backs title. Trust me. So that'll be my back 5. Midfield will definitely be Zubimendi and Reece with Eze as a 10. Left Trossard. And up top, Marino. On the right now, this is why I gave up. This is why I gave up on Saka, innit? Like, he hasn't done great this season. And I think he's been below average, in my honest opinion.
You're gonna start Noni.
Yeah. In my honest opinion, I think he's been below average. And I think when Madueke has played, this is why when we were linked with him, I didn't go mad like all other Arsenal fans, because I saw his potential when he was at Chelsea.
Yeah.
I saw the way he could stand up a defender and then just go past him like he wasn't there. So I think he has something to prove against Chelsea. So I would take the risk and start Madueke ahead of Saka and have Saka on the bench. So then if we do need him, he can come on and it also gives him the kick up the backside that he needs, bro. Because he hasn't been great this season. So I know he's been wearing the captain's armband, but let Rice or Saliba or even let Rice or Saliba wear it for that one day, and yes, Madueke for me right now. Even against Bayern yesterday, Saka didn't impress me. He did some things that frustrated me.
All right, cool.
That's big news.
Baby, do you want to run through your 11 quickly?
Yeah, so obviously Sanchez in goal. I think what he usually does is like he likes to go with that midfield pivot of James, Caicedo, and Enzo, like midfield trio of James, Caicedo, and Enzo in the big games, especially. I guess just to have that bit more physicality and a bit more dominance in the midfield. So because of that, I'll probably be Gusto right back. Probably Fofana and Tosin centre back, just mainly because Tosin's a bit he's a bit more better aerially and with his jaws and stuff. Obviously, Arsenal's a physical team. They left the corners and stuff, so he'll probably put Tosin for that. Kukurea picks himself. The midfield's the midfield. The front three is actually quite interesting. I have a feeling he will probably play João Pedro up top just because he rested them against Barcelona, and I feel like you might need someone a bit more techie just to kind of hold up play and build up other people, a bit physical as well. So I think he'll probably play that striker, maybe false 9 role. And then I think on the wings, I think he's probably going to do. I don't think he'll drop Neto because I think he loves Neto just for his work rate and stuff. I feel like Neto is the guy he can depend on. But I think he also would want to play Esteval just because when a guy's just on red hot form, like you want to continue that momentum. So I reckon it'll probably be Esteval on the right, Neto on the left. Because to be fair, Garnacho didn't really do anything like amazing against what's called Barcelona. So I reckon probably put Neto on the left. Gittins as well. He's still a little bit raw. So I don't think definitely will start against Arsenal. So yeah, that's probably how I think it'll end up.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think he'll start Neto as well. I was surprised he didn't start him against Barca. He rested Caicedo against Burnley as well. Sorry?
You mean he didn't start João Pedro against?
João Pedro, yeah. Yeah. I think he literally didn't start him because he had one eye against us. He rested Caicedo because he had one eye against Barcelona and an eye against us. So he made sure Caicedo didn't kick a ball on the weekend because he wanted him to be fully fit and fresh for Barcelona and us. So and also Pedro Neto, I think he's going to play João Pedro so he can come drop deep and help that midfield out, and then allow Pedro to now go forward and try to occupy our defenders that way. It's going to be an interesting tactical battle, and I honestly can't wait. But
it's going to be a chess match for sure.
Yeah.
It's
interesting to see how. It's going to be interesting to see Timber and Neto if Neto does play on the left, because they're both quick, they're both aggy, they're both physical. Like we saw how Neto bullied Kubasi yesterday. Like they're both like there's gonna be great battles all over the pitch.
Yeah. What I'm gonna say, I think in terms of like that Champions League match, I think this is why I like Maresca. Tactically, he's sound. He knew Barcelona plays that high line. And I know you're saying that they're not great defensively. I don't think it's not because they're not great defensively. I think they are good defensively. But I think he took advantage of that high line, playing like three fast players to play on the line, making sure that they played on like the last man all the time. And if you realize that, that's why they scored like 3 disallowed goals, because they was taking the risk all the time. So they were willing to keep taking the risk. And I think João Pedro wouldn't suit that. He wouldn't have enough pace as the other 3 players that were playing. But if it was a different game, if Barcelona's line wasn't that high and was deeper, then João Pedro probably would have started that game. And because obviously they're now winning, then there was no point bringing them on. And I felt the same thing on Saturday when I was playing against Caicedo. I mean, when he didn't start Caicedo, he doesn't normally start Caicedo after every international anyway. I'm sure Abid would know that as a Chelsea fan. He doesn't normally start him, but he will try and bring him on in the second half depending on how the game's going. But because they're now winning the game, because they even realized they wanted to bring on Esteban on Saturday as well before you scored the second goal. But then when you scored the second goal, he told him to go and sit down. So it was all depending on how the games were playing out, then whether he was going to use them or not. But look, I think tactically it's going to be interesting because they're going to cancel each other out. And I think the only thing that Chelsea can't do to cancel Arsenal out with will be that set pieces. I think you might struggle with that. And everyone seems to struggle with that. Even if you cancel each other in midfield, with like the attackers, the set pieces, I think Chelsea might be in trouble with that. That's if you can get away with that, then you have a good chance of winning the game. If you can't overcome that, then it'll be interesting.
I was going to say our set pieces have been good, but then I remembered like our record from long throws has been a bit shaky, so I had to retract that statement.
Yeah. And then we was talking about the keeper earlier. The keeper is not a keeper that will rely on to come out and clean the ball. He's going to be very shaky when it comes to like, you know what, Arsenal are very conniving when it comes to those corners. They know when to put a body in front of the keeper. They will know how to stop your run. So I'm not sure whether you guys will be able to you struggle with the set pieces definitely. So. But tactically, the managers are sound. I keep saying that I'm a massive fan of Maresca. The more and more I watch Chelsea, the more and more impressed I am with him. So that would be interesting. And just lastly, in terms of scoreline prediction, what is your scoreline? Start with you, Abib.
I'm gonna go 2-0 Chelsea.
Wow.
That's my score. I think 2-0 Arsenal.
2-0.
Really?
Okay. I'm loving this. I'm loving this.
He thinks we're gonna concede 2 goals.
You're gonna be seeing this, yeah. You're gonna be seeing this. That's what you're gonna be seeing. You're gonna be seeing this. And the streets. Let me give you guys a little whisper. The streets. They're saying it might get a little bit chilly this weekend, so just bring your jacket just in case. If you know, you know. The streets are saying maybe.
I love this. Hey, Tommy,
might get chilly.
Tommy, make sure he's there on Sunday, okay? Make sure he's there on
What have
Sunday.
you got to be?
He can't hide.
You might need a jacket. You may need a jacket.
He can't hide.
For the first time
He comes back on Sunday. I want to see his face on Sunday.
You want to see bring him.
Oh man. All right, look. Any last words before we jump off? Last words from both of you. Akeem, last words.
Just man, just bring on the game, man. It's gonna be a Titanic hell of a game, man. I can't wait.
My last words. Hey, Declan Rice, just don't get scared when a real midfielder comes in there. I just want to say, don't get scared. It's okay. I hope he's not too starstruck by like I said. It's like, wow, midfielders can tackle like that. He can do that.
I love this.
Damn.
Just come back on Sunday.
I just hope you're not surprised when you see what a real world-class midfielder looks like. Time to put an end to these comparisons, Timber too, when he sees Reece James across him, all of this, don't worry. All of these, we're gonna change that combined 11 come Sunday. Like when you watch the players and understand.
We will. We
Alright.
will.
It's
We
all right.
will.
Bring your jacket. Just bring your jacket. That's what I'm saying. Maybe.
All
Might
right.
need-
Oh no, I can't wait. Look, I was even going to ask you guys about, but I'm not going to do that because we'll be here all day. We both, in terms of like the comparison between Declan and Caicedo, but we're not going to do that. We'll do that on Sunday, where we'll have more time, where both of them will be able to play each other, demonstrate what they're all about, and we can analyze and talk about it on Sunday. So we won't do it before the game because you guys, from when you can't win arguing simple positions, we're not gonna. I mean, you can't even agree on simple positions. There's no way you're gonna agree when it comes to this one. So, well, on Sunday, the truth will be told. We both will know who the winner is, who the loser is. I don't want to draw, please. I don't want to draw. Someone's got to win this game. With this draw,
I agree. Someone's got to win.
It's like what I say with Arsenal. You don't have to say anything. You just got to wait. So we'll just wait.
Listen, we know if we win, we effectively knock Chelsea out of the title race as well. So we're going for the win.
But if
you lot need to win to stay in the title race. So there's got to be a winner.
But if you lose,
okay, all right, cool. All right, thanks, boys. Look, thanks, people. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the like button. Turn on your notification to know whenever we upload. We'll definitely be back on Sunday, so you don't want to miss this. If you think this is something, come back on Sunday and let us know what your thoughts are. Comment if you have any questions. We answer all of that on Sunday. We'll be back. Thanks, boys. We'll see you on Sunday.
See you guys.
See you Sunday.